This was not the video I was expecting to make, but I feel the need to be honest, and I haven't really spoken to you guys in a while. Okay, I don't know if you guys know, any of you really know, that I deal with mental illness. That's a lie, I've spoken about it before. And this is a thing that I go through on a constant daily. I've been more anxious and been more depressed the past couple of months. And OCD is an asshole. It is an asshole. Um, and I have a lot of ways of dealing with it normally, and anxiety and depression, all these things, and it's shitty. There's no two ways about it. Like, it's a shitty thing. It is the worst possible thing that could happen to your life, and if you've never dealt or lived with mental illness, it shits on your head. It's a bunch of shit, and it's the worst, and it is hard. So why haven't I been vlogging? Honestly, it's due to mental illness. I felt like anytime I opened up a camera on my webcam, or the idea of looking at the camera that Emily gave me and looking up the specs to fix it, I felt like it wasn't going to be good enough. I've been working on music and just solely throwing myself into my guitar because I didn't want to make a video because I didn't want to not provide entertainment. Realism is a thing that I provide, though. I think. I've been having a lot more panic attacks and anxiety lately, and just not being able to go to. I've turned down going to shows, a couple of shows, due to I was too anxious. But I went anyway because I wasn't going to miss a show. I had the acoustic set at KJ's a few weeks ago. It was October 3rd. It was last week. And I had a full-blown meltdown. Just full-blown and nuts. And it was the worst. I'm smiling because it's the only way I can deal with it. So the smile is a fucking facade, but I'm trying to, like, get it out. In a world that I've been so comfortable in, and the people that have made me so goddamn comfortable are incredible human beings, and they are my best friends, and they all understand it. But it's like having your mind on a loop, and it's constantly telling you that you need to die, or you're not good enough, or why you fucking around with a guitar when you're never gonna get anywhere. And I have the voice that I'm hearing is my older sister, which is shitty, but that's the voice I hear when my negativity, my anxiety, and my bipolar acts up. Like, this is the shit that's in my, like, it's her voice that's doing that. Unfortunately, it's because that we're not close, so my brain in mental illness, where are the tissues? Oh. I need these. My brain hears her voice. And it sucks because last night I went to Katy Perry with Jenna, who everyone knows is my best friend. And I traveled to Jersey and I took 2 trains, which is something I've never done. And that's like a big thing for me. And yet all these things that I've done and all this improvement, it doesn't, it's a, this is the downside of not choosing not to be medicated, that you have to work and work and work and fight, and it's exhausting. But if I'm medicated, it I lose track of everything. The irony of it is it doesn't help me at all, which is the the complete irony of it all. It's like I fall asleep. I don't really I don't feel like myself, which is how most people feel like when they're on meds who are like me. But and I'm not discounting that medication doesn't help anyone. Jenna is on meds, and I know a few other people that are on medication that help them, but like I don't I try to keep it when I'm in a public place. When I do have an anxiety problem or an anxiety attack or a panic attack, I try to keep it to myself because everyone else has problems, and it's kind of hard. I don't want to bring it up because everyone else has issues, and I'm not the only one in the world suffering. So you have to find a way to combat it alone. Um, and while I do have people I can turn to, and thank God for Jenna because that night she was, I don't know what I'd do without that broad. I really don't know. Um, and it's hard, and it's hard on relationships. It can kill relationships. Mental illness is the worst thing, and I deal with 3 of these things on a daily basis, and it sucks. This was not the video I wanted to make, but I believe in honesty, and I believe in showing who the entire face of you. I've never hid my mental illness. I've never hid my problems. I've never hid any of this because I am not ashamed of it. I will never be ashamed of mental illness or the things that go through my head, and I will never be ashamed of myself as a person because my mental illnesses are not me. They're a part of me, but they don't control me. And it's very hard. Oh my God, it's so hard. And I just wanted to be honest as to why this has happened and why I hadn't been making videos in 7 months, aside from working at Starbucks. Where's the label right there? Um, and working on my own music. Like, a big portion of the reason why I haven't made it in videos is because of my own mental illnesses, and I wanted to be honest. I love you guys to death. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and rate. Um, I'll talk to you soon.